Welcome to PSU News for March 2023. I am Wizardin Wakian, and here with me is our new anchor for this month. Please welcome Drown.
Hello Cindy. Hello everyone. I'm Cherlem Thirirat. Besides me, there will also be a rotation of other new anchors for this program. Do stay tuned.
Yes, thanks so much for tuning in into our program for updates on the interesting news and activities happening at PSU.
And besides our show, you can also check out many other programs on the PSU Connext channel on Facebook or YouTube for more useful information and events from all 5 PSU campuses.
Our first news story is about some agro-industry students who have won a global packaging competition.
Exactly, this is the 6th time agro-industry students have won this award as detailed in this news item. Students of the Material and Packaging Technology program at PSU's Faculty of Agro-Industry submitted packaging design entry to World Star Global Packaging Student Awards 2022 and were awarded 3 certificates of recognition. The South African event received 272 submissions from 30 countries, and the results were announced on the 24th of January 2023. 1-1 T-shirt packaging by Miss Pacha Petmuni and Miss Ranchana Kuasuk. Ex-Guardians helmet packaging by Mr. Sorbilin Limusa and Mr. Saran Asan. Master Pack Kitchen Appliance packaging by Miss Sawalak Tot Banjalern and Miss Natcha Milong. Congratulations! As we all know, many PSU researchers have propelled research forward in all kinds of different areas.
Recently, a team of PSU researchers has discovered the world's newest plant species, which is an orchid that is dependent on fungi. They named it Ungfang Boripat. Let's learn more about this new plant species from this news item. Associate Professor Dr. Sahat Janthana Orapin, lecturer at PSU's Division of Biological Science, Faculty of Science, and Mrs. Amonrat Janthana Orapin, a researcher affiliated with the PSU Faculty of Natural Resources, described and named a new species of microheterotrophic orchid from the genus Aphylochis blue. The finding was published in the journal Phytoky. Dr. Sahat explained that the study found that the physical appearance of this orchid species is homogeneous and markedly different from other orchids in the genus Aphylochis, that have been named before. The research team described the characteristics and named this orchid Aphylochis periatianta, derived from the radial symmetry of the flower. Its common Thai name, Ungfang Boripat, comes from the name of the location where the orchid was first found. In addition to Boripat waterfall, this species of orchid was later found at Banyangkok, Songkhla, and various areas in Yala and Narathiwat provinces as well. Anyway, Drum, did you know that COVID-19 patients with pneumonia are 7 times more likely to contract tuberculosis?
Yes, and a team of PSU researchers have found that COVID-19 patients are more vulnerable to tuberculosis in tuberculosis-affected areas. This finding has been published in a high-ranking journal. Prince of Songkhla University tuberculosis researcher found that patients with pneumonia caused by COVID-19 at higher risk of developing pulmonary tuberculosis than the general population. These findings were published in eClinical Medicine, a medical journal under the globally renowned Lancet Group. Dr. Polakit Kamvisha and Professor Dr. Wilasak Jongsuviwatwong of the Department of Epidemiology, Faculty of Medicine, Prince of Songkhla University, extensively analyzed data from COVID-19 patients with symptoms of pneumonia and found that their risk of tuberculosis was as high as 7 times that of the general population. The investigators obtained COVID-19 patients' data during 2021 from the National Health Security Office. During that, there was an outbreak of Alpha and Delta variants in 7 provinces in the southern Thailand. The U.S. National Institute of Health (NIH) provided funding to support the study.
Dr. Pellegrini explained that the research work involved collecting data on the tuberculosis medicine intake from early January 2022 onward. The data show that the majority of TB patients have also received inpatient treatment for COVID-19. Thailand is a country with high burden of tuberculosis. One-third of all Thais have asymptomatic tuberculosis, but do not transmit to others, a condition known as latent tuberculosis. Therefore, it is plausible that COVID-19 immune response induces fatigue of the immune system, particularly in cases with pneumonia, which subsequently increase the risk of tuberculosis. Investigators subsequently collected the data from both COVID-19 and tuberculosis registries and compared the number of new tuberculosis cases among COVID-19 patients with history of pneumonia versus people with no recorded history of COVID-19 infection, and found that the risk of tuberculosis among those with history of COVID-19 pneumonia was 7 times higher than among those without history of COVID-19. What this finding highlights is that, in addition to HIV and diabetes patients, COVID-19 patients can also be considered as a vulnerable group that facing a greater risk of tuberculosis.
Exactly. Tuberculosis is not as scary as it used to be, and is now a curable disease. Those at risk of exposure to tuberculosis should go through screening for early diagnosis and treatment. And Cindy, have you ever thought about studying abroad program?
Yes, sure. And you know what? These days, an increasing number of Thai students are interested in studying abroad.
Our university has also provided some support for those interested in studying abroad.
Recently, PSU hosted the Study in Japan consultancy event for our students to learn more about this exciting possibility. The PSU Global Affairs and Corporate Communications Center successfully organizes the 16th Japan Education Fair on 1st February 2023 in collaboration with the Embassy of Japan in Thailand and the Japan Alumni Association in Southern of Thailand. The annual education fair provides opportunities for local university and high school students to learn about various ways they can study in Japan. The 16th Japan Education Fair features informative lectures on various topics, such as the Japanese educational system and the Japanese government scholarships offered to university and high school students. After the lectures, an experience sharing sessions was held by period recipients of Japanese government scholarships currently studying in Japan.
PSU has signed agreement on academic collaboration with the prominent universities in Japan and has been regularly conducting cooperative activities, including staff and student exchange, joint research projects, and joint study programs with Kanazawa University, Hokkaido University, Osaka University, Ochanomizu University, Toho University, Tokyo University of Marine Science and Technology, Yokohama National University, and University of Tsukuba, among others. And here comes our last news item. Our university has also signed an MOU with Robert Morris University. On the 19th of January 2023, Prince of Songkhla University in Thailand and Robert Morris University in the United States virtually signed a Memorandum of Understanding. PSU President Assistant Professor Dr. Niwat Gyalpadap presided over the ceremony, accompanied by the Dean and team from PSU Faculty of Engineering, while the RMU team was led by President Michel Pratik and consisted of deans of various RMU faculties. The SIMOU's major goal is to lay the foundation for academic collaboration between the two universities, particularly with the Innovation Engineering and Management Program, InnoM, at PSU's Faculty of Engineering, and possibly to expand the partnership to other areas in the future.
But do stay tuned for the PSU weather forecast with Juk Jang, who will provide weather updates for the south of the Thailand and all PSU 5 campuses. Welcome to PSU Weather Forecast with me, Pianet Midgard. Let's look into the weather forecast for the south of Thailand in March 2023. The highest temperature on the west side of the south will range from 33 to 35 Celsius, while the lowest temperature will range from 23 to 25 Celsius. There will be thunderstorm in 30 to 40% of area. There will be 1 meter high waves. For the east side of the south, the highest temperature will range from 32 to 34 Celsius, while the lowest temperature will range from 23 to 25 Celsius. Less rain is expected. There will be thunderstorm in 20 to 30% of area. There will be 1 meter high waves. Let's now look at the weather forecast for each campus. In March, the highest temperature in Pattani province will be 33 to 35 Celsius, and the lowest temperature will be 23 to 25 Celsius. There will be isolated rain in Pattani. Rains are expected to fall in 20% of areas, but should not exceed 40% of area. There will be waves 1 meter high. There will be two important events happening in March. The first event is the first online knowledge update forum for nurse practitioners, which will be held from 20th to 24th of March 2023 at the Faculty of Nursing. The forum theme is Challenge for Nursing Practice in the Age of VUCA World. The second event is the Canva Yes I Can workshop, which aims to introduce the Canva program to teachers and educational staff. The workshop will be on the 16th to the 17th of March 2023 at the Faculty of Communication Science at our Pattani campus. The weather in Pattani will be quite hot. Do use sunscreen and take an umbrella with you. For Songkhla province, the highest temperature will be 31 to 33 Celsius, and the lowest temperature will be 23 to 25 Celsius. There will be isolated rain in Songkhla. In other words, rain are expected to fall in 20% of areas, but should not exceed 40% of areas. Similar to Pattani province, there will be waves 1 meter high. The Agro PSU camp for high school students studying in science track will be held from 25th and 26th of March 2023 at the Faculty of Agro-Industry at PSU Hat Yai campus. The weather in Hat Yai will be very hot. Be prepared for strong sun and take an umbrella with you. For Surat Thani province, the highest temperature will be 37 to 38 Celsius, and the lowest temperature will be 21 to 22 Celsius. There will be some thunderstorm in 20 to 40% of area. The waves will be 1 meter high. For students studying on site, not much rain is expected in March. There will be sunny and hot days. Do take an umbrella with you and stay in shade. For Trang province, the highest temperature will be 33 to 35 Celsius, and the lowest temperature will be 22 to 24 Celsius. Isolated rain are expected in Surat Thani. There will be rain less than 20% of area. There will be 1 meter high waves. The weather will be very hot during the Microtic Certified Switch Engineer workshop from the 23rd to 25th of March 2023 at the PSU Trang campus. Do take an umbrella with you. For Phuket province, the highest temperature will be 36 to 37 Celsius, and the lowest temperature will be 24 to 25 Celsius. There will be thunderstorm in 20 to 30% of area. The waves are 1 meter high. Ramadan will begin towards the end of March 2023. It is an auspicious time when Muslims fast from dawn to dusk. I hope everything goes well for all Muslims during the month of Ramadan. That's all for the weather forecast for this March 2023. Do stay informed for our weather in your area. Goodbye for now, but do stay tuned for more PSU calendar with Sin and Ram. สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome back. It's time for PSU calendar. Here's the first activity. The Faculty of Communication Science at our Pattani campus is organizing the ComSci charity event, which aims to make books accessible to visually impaired people. Interested can attend the event every Wednesday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. on the second floor of the Faculty of Communication Science building. The event is open from now on until the 28th of March 2023. Those interested can scan the QR code on the screen for more details and to register.
The Faculty of Commerce and Management at our Trang campus is hosting MTCSWE or the Microtik Certified Switch Engineer Workshop. This event will be held from the 23rd to the 25th of March 2023 at a meeting room MBA on the second floor of Lecture Hall 3 at the Prince of Songkhla University, Trang campus. Those interested can scan the QR code on the screen for more details and to register.
The Prince of Songkhla University Science Park is inviting entrepreneurs to join the Industrial Research and Development (RD) Facility Boost-Up event. This event is aimed at entrepreneurs who wish to analyze and taste their products in labs. Those interested can scan the QR code on the screen for more details and to register. This is all for PSU activities in our 5 campuses for this month.
And don't forget to follow our Facebook fan page PSU Connext and subscribe our YouTube channel PSU Connext.
Let's meet again next month through PSU Connext, Facebook fan page and YouTube channel. Thank you for watching us. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ